Hey, I'm Bobber. Hey, Miss Shay. Morning, y'all. Hope everybody slept well. Okay. Okay, so let me tell you. Good morning. Oh, good luck, my darling. You gonna win. You is gonna win. I'm Bobber. Oh, shit. That don't go in there, but I guess it does this morning. What's this? It's not going. New level, not manifesting, uncertain, and just coming back, but they can't. They trying to hurry up and come on back. This divine masculine that he not. All right, let's see what we get. Her right here is going through some things. So, good morning. I hope all is well. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful Valentine right there. That is a very beautiful Valentine. All right. Again, I hope everybody's had a very good morning. And your day off. Thank you for tuning in. These messages may or may not resonate with you. Those that do, please keep them. Those that don't, please let them go. These are past, present, and later messages. So take what resonates and leave the rest. These are indirect and direct messages. So you know what it's about you. And you know what's not. Alright, so let's get this started. That marriage card, keep putting out with somebody wanting to come back and put a ring on it. Nah. I don't know my juice because my mouth kind of dry. Please hit the like button, subscribe. I do appreciate you. So we got, we got heartbreak, Virgo. Virgo, you heartbroken again? Somebody's very, very heartbroken. Somebody is in very, very much regret. Okay, Virgo, you in some type of regret that you dealt with this. You dancing with the devil again. You have danced with the devil. So this weekend was a weekend. Hey, Heidi. Somebody is. Let me get me something to drink, cause this looks like it's going to be interesting. Somebody, what I got with this yesterday that I meant to tell y'all. somebody is, hold on. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna pull another one. But yesterday I got, when I got this, and it explains this. There are some people that are not sowing seeds. You understand what I'm saying? There are some people who want to reap the benefits, but they're not doing what it requires to get what needs to be done. Some of y'all, and I said y'all, have went back to these people, hoping and looking for a different outcome. God has blessed you to go on and do something new, bigger, and better. And ain't nothing wrong with you having just a little hope. But if you've been through this 5 and 6 times with this same person, then this is why y'all are in regret. Not everybody has done this. But that's what this card meant in the reverse. Whether it's you kicking it, chicken it, chill with them, or if it's them kicking it, chilling, and dealing with you. You see what I'm saying? You and somebody else. This right here was somebody who was doing the harvest, who was putting in the work, who was looking at things that way. But then somebody decided, oh, well, I think, X, Y, and Z told me we're going to get together and make this work and we're going to be happy. And now your ass back in square one. Finna have another ending. That's not, but it's going to make you in a different atmosphere. God is not going to bless you if you went to fix something you gave to him. You understand what I'm saying? See, this is somebody who picked up the situation. And this is somebody who knew that they was going to come in with the same shit, different day. Let me see something. So, listen. Marvin and the Blue Notes probably came back in, okay? Whether it was the weekend, whether it was whatever the fuck it was. This person is either came in, but this right here is telling me this was yesterday. So this means that somebody came in trying to act like kind of, sort of, yeah. So God is like, why you keep asking me to give you something? And when I do, you do not accept it. You do it your way. So you're not reaping the harvest because if some of y'all ain't got no money, some of y'all ain't got what you need, and you keep praying and asking God the same old question over and over and over and over and over again, but you still keep fucking around with the devil. Why do you expect to get? How do you expect to get something when you're not putting in the work to do what you need to do? You understand what I'm saying? Like, God will give you the blessing. You can be under a fucking murder she wrote charge. You asking God to forgive you, but you go out and you still fucking around with the person who got you in the trouble in the first place. Like, example, you go out there and Bitty stole a car. But it's a nice car, and you don't know it. But when you find out, you still stay in the fucking car. So my thing to you is right here. It says the energy you put out. What energy are you putting into the universe? That your heart is broken. That you regret something. This person is in the same fucking boat. But they are with somebody else. Probably the same person. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it ain't you being a hypocrite. It's a little bit deeper than you being a hypocrite. It's more like you going to keep fucking going through the same thing, expecting a different outcome. And that's not what you're going to get. You're not going to get rewarded for doing what you said you was going to do. You're not going to get rewarded for you shedding the tears that you opened the door back to. How you going to go in and let me say it like this. I know y'all love these people. I got it. Don't never ever get it twisted. But somewhere along the way, you gonna want to stop being an all-day sucker. This person knows how you feel. You know, I don't even feel like it's about the sex. I feel like it's about the conversation. Someone is not even intelligent enough. Somebody's playing on your mental intelligence, for one, your mental intellect. So then when you go through this motion and you're trying to figure out why your job fucked up, why you can't make a move, why this person is insulting you, why are you feeling like any of this shit? So no, it's not an awakening. It's you going through mental anguish, and you are the cause of your mental anguish. You reset up. You see this heart broke in so many places. It's because when you mended it, you rebroke it. So instead of going through the process of saying, thank you, Lord, please, I appreciate you. You want this to happen, but you want it to happen according to the way you see it. This is, like I said, you want something to be done, but you don't want to put the word. It's like praying and praying and praying. But if you're not putting the forth an effort to ask God for the prayer, why are you praying? So if you're sitting here saying you're not giving God the glory, you're doing it in vain, because you're looking for something and you did nothing to receive it, but you're stuck not understanding why you don't have a job, or if you do have a job, why your job has gave you days in the street. You know what I'm saying? Remember I told y'all the other week, about a couple weeks ago, I said I didn't recall asking God, but then it came to me. I didn't recall asking God, Lord, I need some time to be able to get my stuff together, my home, and I need my bills to be paid. The immediate moment that it became January, 2 weeks after that, I was not, my client, they switched companies. So my job still had me working, or has me working, but it's like I got 1 or 2 people here, 2 or 3 people there, but I also have 2 other jobs plus YouTube. So I was sitting here and I told y'all yesterday, it just dawned on me that I was laying in the bed one day and I just got up, and I'm sitting here going, it's like my higher self came and snatched me up and said, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? And I'm sitting here, I can hear myself talking to myself. Like in my head, I can hear me saying, what are you doing? Why are you still, you off key? You're getting distracted. You're doing this, you're doing that. But I'm asking God to give me. But I ain't putting in, I was like late, I was lethargic as hell. I was drained. I was tired. So it was like, I need to get my ass up and go to work. Like I was working, but I was not doing what I know I could do. I was doing the bare minimum again, which meant I was around somebody, and I know who I was around, and the energy just was no. It was just some shaky ass energy. I'm going back and forth to my kids' school, and then I'll come back here and I'll do a couple readings. And I noticed that my views was going down. Everything was going left. And I was like, what? I wasn't putting in the work. I was asking God to give it to me, but I wasn't putting in the work. I was not doing what I knew I needed to be doing. I was working, just not like I was working. My consistency, you know what I'm saying? And I kept realizing that I was just out of it. I was getting my packages in. I was doing my packages, but I was, again, getting very much distracted. I even had got some collaborations. So it was like, no, you need to go. And once I started doing that, I saw it. My harvest started to come in. I started getting it back. I was like, oh, this is my fault. Because then, you go to asking God, God, why I ain't getting this? Why I ain't getting that? And I told y'all the other day, I was out looking for those apartments. And I was getting approved. But it was like, as soon as I got approved, oh, the apartment ain't available no more. So, again, how can I ask God to give me something more when I'm not being appreciative like I'm supposed to be for what he's already given me? So it's like, oh, okay. I had to sit down and I had to tell the Lord thank you, because I'm sitting here doing all the opposite of what I'm asking for, but I'm not reaping all the, I'm reaping benefits. Don't never get it twisted, but I could be doing better and more, and it wouldn't be as stressful and worrisome, because I had needed a schedule. Like I said, I forgot that I was sitting here asking God, humble me so I could see where I needed to go, when in reality, he was showing me where I needed to go. You understand what I'm saying? And I was not looking at his direction. I was directing myself, which directed me no fucking where, but slow in motion. So you got to watch the people. Yes, gratitude. You know what I'm saying? You got to be grateful. Thank God for every day that you can breathe, every day that you wake up, every day that, even though motherfuckers diddle-daddling and fucking with you, somebody just think you not as cute. Somebody think you not as who you are, when in reality, you got a whole bunch of ugly from another person. Not a spell word, ugly. When you meet people and they ugly on the inside, they beautiful on the outside, but when they open their mouth and the shit come out of it, it's like they ugly. You know what I'm saying? So, it's time for y'all, and this is it. It's like, you setting yourself up for the kill. Even if that's with a job, this job is not, you ain't getting enough. So, if this job, let me say it like this, and this is what I accepted and realized. A lot of us say we accept whatever it is. Somebody got a little bump on their ear. I don't know what that is. It's either one of them. Yeah, this is like one of those keloids that's in somebody's ear. But, and don't never get it twisted, okay? I relate and I understand. Sometimes we got people in our life that's just so goddamn feel like they're entitled to what you are doing. Feel like they are entitled not to help you. Maybe because they're your spouse, or maybe because they're your kids, or maybe because they're your friends, or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? You have, and I felt entitled to whatever God had to give me. And that was good, that was true, but I wasn't entitled to it because I didn't earn it. When I was a kid, I was always taught, if you can't do shit else, clean up behind yourself, or clean up the space that you in. So whoever it is that you living with, if you ain't got no money, that you appreciate them. So you got motherfuckers that's just in your face, really showing you that they don't give a fuck, but they want to show you that they can bare minimize you. And it's supposed to be okay. They going through whatever they going through, and then they bring that bullshit to you. So then you now going through an emotional moment. Yeah, You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people take advantage of you. They can get up and do whatever requires for them to do what they need to do. But they can't goddamn help you do what needs to be done. Little small shit. You need to start looking at that. You understand what I'm saying? You need to start looking at that. You know, start paying attention. That's why I you know, sometimes we take advantage of things and people, not knowing that you're hurting them. You understand what I'm saying? You're hurting this person. You're breaking somebody's heart because your heart is broken. You're not being fair to the next person because you have a heart broken. You see what I'm saying? At the end. So this is what I got. Some of y'all don't jump back into a relationship with somebody, whether whoever the fuck it is, or you got an immediate relationship going on. Some of y'all, I feel like it's your kids. Some of y'all kids are just heartbroken because you're so disappointed in them because they're disappointed in themselves. It ain't even that you're disappointed. It's more like they are disappointed in themselves. And instead of them trying to maneuver the way together as a team, they're in regret of a decision that they decided or a choice that they may have made. I heard a lady say that yesterday. That's what made me realize that, you know, she said her daughter was her daughter's been moping around the house. I was in Walmart using the bathroom and she was on the phone and I came out of the stall and she was like, do you have kids? And I was like, yeah. She was like, well, please help me. She said, I have a 23-year-old daughter and she just been moping around the house. She get up and go with her friends, but she's just moping around the house. She said, her little boyfriend was caught with another female and she just been going through it ever since. So this is me telling y'all, you are resetting yourself up every time you grow up and go up and go up, and then you're dealing with a person that's why that person is coming, because somewhere along the way the right choices are not being made. You understand what I'm saying? Like you're expecting your harvest. A lot of people, taxes is not coming because they're not fucking doing what they need to do with the person God has blessed them with. God has blessed you with somebody, whether it's your mother, your father, your sibling, your cousin, somebody you have been blessed with, and somewhere along the way, you're taking advantage of that situation because your heart is broken. A Sagittarius, a Scorpio, and a Virgo. Your heart is broken. You're in hermit mode. This ending just didn't go as well. Now you're overindulging with emotional overthinking and your heart is hurting and you're trying to figure it out. Like, why the fuck did I do this? Why did I come back down here? Why did I go back over there? Whatever the fuck you did. You felt like dancing with the devil. You may be dealing with a Capricorn, an Aquarius, or an Aries. You see what I'm saying? Or a Gemini. You ain't felt like some shit was just gonna change because you thought like, oh, well, this person, the game was good, baby. The game was good. The talk was straight. But somebody was just blowing you some hot smoke. That ass. Somebody was just, and a lot of people's heart is broken because they didn't do what they wanted to do for somebody for Valentine's Day. Or somebody didn't make it the way for them to get what they wanted for Valentine's Day. Keyword, what they wanted, what they thought. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers heartbroken for the wrong reason. This was a bunch of monotony right here. Like, why the fuck is you upset when you're breaking hearts left and right because your heart hurt people? That's the bottom line. But they also doing it the wrong way. It's like there's a lot of pain right here and I feel it. And there's so many different pains coming out. And so much regret. Somebody regret dealing with a Capricorn. Somebody regretting dealing with this Aquarius. Somebody's regretting dealing with this Aries. This Aries, Aquarius, and Capricorn is in regret for dealing with a Virgo, a Scorpio. Shit, Virgo is regretting doing the same shit. Scorpio, the Sagittarius, the Capricorn, the goddamn Aquarius, and the Aries, and a Pisces. It's like the whole fucking, and a Gemini. So there is a lot of communication between this Capricorn, this Virgo, and this Gemini. There's a lot of communication wanting to be did, but it's never done. So it's like motherfuckers feel like this is why y'all be hurt, because your kids be dragging you. And then they want to come and ask you for shit. They don't want to come and talk to you about the heartbreak, which may even help. Because that lady was standing in that store yesterday, man. When I tell you, she looked like she just wanted to cry. That it's like, I don't even know the situation fully, but her face was like she the motherfucker that had the heartbreak. She the one who was going through an emotional standpoint. And for some of y'all, you want to leave your kids where they are because it's like, what the fuck am I doing? I can't help you because you don't want to help you. I ain't know somebody felt that way. That's exactly what somebody's saying. There it is right there. Somebody just feel like they ain't enough. Somebody cannot take the inner sarcasm. It says, speak to yourself with kindness and watch the confidence soar. How can you do whatever it is and you don't know which step to take? Sometimes your kids be the worst person that's going through the shit that you went through, and now you going through it and you didn't know how to handle it then, and now you still don't know what the fuck to do because the person that you love your kids, grown kids, small kids, whether it's a teenager or a grown ass child. You're heartbroken because that child is dragging you because he is being drugged or she is being drugged by the other person. So now you're the third party. Remember that. And you got to stand back and watch your baby be in regret. But this too is a lover. I feel that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, and your baby feels like, apparently a lot of y'all kids got Virgo in the chart, or a lot of y'all got Scorpio in the chart, or Sagittarius. Maybe Leo, but there's a lot of pain on this fucking table, man. All because a motherfucker somebody had the right kind of car, or somebody had on the cute outfit, or somebody looked it really, really pretty, and the motherfucker dancing with the devil. Somebody took a risk and to go fuck around with another motherfucker and threw you in the goddamn dump. Yeah. Now they disappointed and felt like they missing an opportunity. Somebody just disappointed like hell. You see that? You see that, Leo? Like, fuck. There is no sunshine when she gone. Dead ass. This person is in regret because they left. Now they overindulging. They talking to God like, and they don't want to change. That's the problem. They don't want to change. They want, like I said, they want a different outcome. But you don't want to do what the fuck you need to do to get it. So God is not finna bless you. God is not, you will get you're not going to reap the benefits. You're not going to reap the benefits. You're not going to get no reward for, no. Oh, yeah. See, I'm telling you, I feel like this is a lot of y'all is really your kids It's a lot of y'all as adults. But this is some of y'all, I can see it because it's a lot of y'all kids shadowing you. It's a lot of y'all children in your energy, like they want to hug their mama or their daddy. They want that motherly, they want that love, that nutrients. That's why I can feel it so well, because they don't want to come to you and say this shit. They just want to hide in their in your energy. So they cloaking how they fucking feel to make you feel what they feeling. Some of them scared and nervous. They don't. Somebody feel like they done fucked up. I'm telling you, somebody feel that, you know, somebody really did fuck up with somebody. Somebody feel like God is not answering the prayer. Lord, I know you hear me, but how the hell God gonna hear you if you ain't doing what you gotta do? You're not being grateful for shit. You're not, the gratitude ain't there. The appreciation ain't there. Like example, you could be saying, God, please, thank you. Thank you. Just thank you. Shit, just thank you. It ain't even gotta go forward to that. And so that makes y'all sit around and you be feeling like you tired and drained and emotionally confused about some shit you don't even know why the fuck you so confused. Some of y'all ain't even in a relationship and you trying to figure out which way do I go, George. Let me see what this is, honey. Spirit, give me a message for this reading. Yeah. Right, that's why the scales is not balanced. I was just saying this. The scales are not balanced. Like you're rebuilding yourself on a faulty foundation. You're rebuilding yourself or whatever relationship on a faulty foundation. You see what I'm saying? So now you're trying to, it says if the scales are tilted, it is time to restore the balance. Step forward and create harmony in a, yeah. So what is taking place? It like let me show you something. The lady did say this. The lady said she said her daughter is mingling with her friends, like I said. But she says it's not the same. Her daughter mopes and lay around the house all day, and she just stay right there, and she's not eating worth a shit. You know, it's like, which way do I take that? And I said, well, baby, sometimes that's the problem that we have as parents. We want to hinder, and not knowing we hindering them because we're so much used to covering them with a shield that when they get older, we still feel like we need to do that. They're not going to run up to us like when they were kids and be like, Mama, I had a hard day, or Mama, my day was bar, my day was like this, or Daddy, my day was like this. You know, sometimes we have to step back, and we don't acknowledge that we have to step back, because if we don't, how they gonna handle life? How they gonna handle it? One day it ain't gonna be no us. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no you. And I'm saying us because I'm a mama too. You know what I'm saying? One day it ain't gonna be no us. One day it ain't gonna be no, come on, baby, let me, you know what I'm saying? You can't hold your baby right now because your baby feel like that's some weak shit. You know what I'm saying? Like coming up to you. Let me tell you something. And I hate the fact that, you know, I can't do this with my kids. My little kids, but yeah. But my big kids, I can't do this with them. But it would be nice. My god kids, I do it with them, you know, a little bit. Like I'll go to the movies or something. I used to. I don't do it with them now, right now. But you ever thought about how it feels that when if your kid came up and just crawled on you? I be seeing that shit on the reel sometimes. How a daughter would go curl up under her dad because she just missed the hugs from her dad. You understand what I'm saying? If I could just curl up under my mama for one good time, that would be. If I could just see my mom, it would change my life. You understand what I'm saying? No, it don't. When the children get older, the lie that they said, which was, as your kids get older and they get grown, you be glad as shit because now they grown and they can take care of themselves. That's a fuck lie. That's a lie, y'all. They get grown and the heartbreak for them is worse because they didn't listen to you when they was little. See, they always think that you don't know what the fuck you talking about, as if you just got from being a kid to being an adult. You didn't go through no heartbreak. You didn't go through no going back and forth with Lucy and Jimmy. You didn't go through none of that. When you did, you got the same heartbreak. You got the same regret that you went back. You know what I'm saying? But instead of them sitting down communicating with you so they could learn, there are some kids who really do like listening to your stories or the things you say or the things you do or did. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the same shit, just a different day. They just a different person. But that's not how they think. They think they got them scenario just a scenario. And it's not. A lot of y'all running around here trying to save your kids from going to jail because you don't want that. No parent wants to see their kid go to jail. A lot of y'all running around here trying to put shit in on your kid, praying that when they go out the door, they come back home. And granted, I understand that. I understand that. Y'all heart is broken. A lot of y'all are in regret because somewhere along the way you felt like you missed the opportunity with your baby or your babies. And I say that because, we always got to go to work. A mother or a father, you got to work. So you miss days and weeks and months, times out with your kids. Sometimes you couldn't make it to this, that, and the third. Don't you was going to lose your job. Sometimes you got to go to work when you don't feel good or the baby don't feel good, but you got to leave that in somebody else's hands. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of y'all, see? A lot of y'all are in regret and you heartbroken because now you're trying to mend the bond with your baby. And your baby is too big to mend the bond. They don't want to mend the bond. They want to say they can handle it. They grown. They want to handle this shit on their own. But which pushes you back or make you feel like you are being pushed back. Everything just ain't about a lover. And some of y'all that went back, you opened the door to this person and you really thought that this person was going to fucking change, and they did not. Yeah. You might have to work a fucking 3 to 11. So in the afternoon, you don't even see the kids. You can't cook, you can't clean. But when you come home, they sleep. Type energy shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. There's a lot of guilt this morning. There's a lot of regrets. A lot of missed opportunities. And you're still holding on to something that happened between you and your parent that you feel like you could have fixed. And that's the problem. A generational curse cannot be broken right here. Because the two parties that needs for it to work are not working together. Your son ain't gonna work with you because your son gonna tell you, Mom, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm doing this. Let me do this. I'm grown. Or your daughter gonna tell you, oh, Mama, don't worry about it. I got this. You don't never help me. In the same fucking breath. Like, I just don't be understanding where the fuck do these children get their logic? When at the end of the day, ain't no friends, ain't no family. Because they want to keep their business to themselves, right? At the end of the day, if you go out that door and you get fucked up, I'm going to be the person that the world calls. I'm just trying to understand that part. Like, I don't think I ever kept shut for my mama. I don't think I did that. The first time my mama had a death scare, I stopped keeping shit to my mama. I started telling her every goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like, you just don't know. So, this is about a lover too. This is like a lot of y'all regret going dancing with the devil. Some of y'all took a risk and it looked like it was working out. I don't know why, but it looked like something was working out so well with you and somebody. Somebody made that shit look like it was going good. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And again, this may be you and your kids, because this is some non-cloaked ass energy. Whoever this is, they're trying to reconnect. They try to reconnect. And the scales just does not balance out. It just don't. Whoever this is, somebody act like they was wanting something and they really wanted something else. Somebody's finding that out. Like something else was found out. But see, your ancestors when they got down go stick a needle in somebody's ass. Oh, so somebody got a Virgo. Somebody's ancestor is a Virgo, a Leo, a Sagittarius, and a Taurus. Somebody's ancestor is a Virgo, a Leo, a Taurus, and a Sagittarius. Somebody's baby got abilities and don't know how to use them. Yeah, I put this like that. You got ancestral protection, but that's the problem, baby. You got ancestral protection to this Capricorn. Spirit, what's the message for this reading? See what I'm saying? It's not the perfect timing. It's not the perfect timing. But Archangel Michael is helping you with this situation. It requires, because you're not playing. You're not putting enough play and effort. It's work, 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 work. But it's the fact that you're thrown the fuck off. Somebody's schedule is just, somebody don't even have a schedule. They just throw the fuck off. Hold on. It says, get your power back. It's in the reverse. 13. Transformation is not happening. That's exactly what I was just telling you. There's a transformation not happening. It says you have forgotten who you are. You are the child of the divine. So take your power back, but you didn't. Which is the reason Archangel Michael is here, because you did not. You felt like you were. You seem like you are, but you're not. You're around the right people, just the wrong time. It's not making sure, whoever this is, you're not developing. You're not doing what you, neither are they. You see how them roses, they're not blossoming. You see the ones in the back? That's what I'm saying. See, some of your children have not matured the way they think they have. They haven't. It says, I'm a foolish kid who was handling flawless pearl too early in life. Yeah, see, your kids think they grown because they got a number. And then your ancestors is going to be guiding them. And if they don't listen, they will reap that shit. You know, like when they don't listen, God put their ass in jail. God put you in jail. When God wants your full, undivided attention, God will put you behind them bars. You gonna listen, or you gonna sit there until you do. Didn't I tell you this? Whoever you with or was with, whoever they was with, cause this is the y'all us reading. Yeah. See, somebody, it says, I guess I really meant nothing to you. I became so desperate for a morsel of your love, but I knew it was never coming. Told you. Somebody's not fucking balanced. You with the right people, just the wrong time. They with the right people, wrong time. And that's why that dude is coming back. Because this shit is so unbalanced, nobody know which way to go. Nobody know which way they are going. Nobody. Nobody know which way they're going. They want to know. They really do. Yeah. There's a Libra that wants to be so far in your life that, but you don't, either you don't have the time to talk to this person, or there is a law, a situation with the law that like a divorce is going on. Yeah, because someone is so unhappy. Like, yeah, what is wrong? Yeah, this person is in full fed regret. And it's you. This is either you, a Capricorn, or a Taurus that is in so much regret because they prayed for you to come back into their life. That's what this is. Hey, Linda. What is wrong, people, wrong time? Yeah. See, yeah. You could be having your crystals. You could be starting something new. You could be doing a lot of shit. But this person, you have prayed and prayed and prayed and asked God for it. But you are not doing stuff, nothing, to keep it, to get it. But see, now you try something new with a Capricorn, Aquarius, or Aries, or this damn Cancer. And that's not what the fuck you thought was supposed to take place. This person did, then on top of that, either you or this person or both got on this chariot thinking you was going to make something better. Something was going to balance out between you and this person or these people, and you just got your motherfucking feelings hurt. Because it's not going nowhere near what you were looking for, what you thought. How you was. You know what I'm saying? This person started out with the real good. Baby, I got you. Baby, we going to do this. I'm going to help you out. And as soon as this person got some money, they dicked you down and left. I'm not talking about sexually. I'm talking about somebody fucked you with no Vaseline. You was all under the impression that they was going to do what they needed to do with you. Hell, you felt like this person was going to even be responsible with you. You thought this person and you was going to balance some shit out. And it's clearly telling you that is not what the fuck happened, or it's not about to happen. So now you looking for a new start and you regretting that you're dealing with this shit. So now it says, I would just hold you. Didn't I just tell you that? Now you got a lover that want to hold you because it says, oh, Lord, that song, Just to Be Close to You, Girl. For the moment. Who sang that? For the moment, baby. See, I did not just tell you this. Child and father, man. Child and mother. This child always missing her daddy. This is that way. Always missing her daddy. All the time. It says, to make you feel loved and cared for, to make you feel heard and understood. I won't offer advice you don't need. I would just hold you as long as you allow. See, somebody else knows. Yeah. This Pisces wants to hold you. But somebody trying to go their way. I got to meet you here today. Somebody can't take it. There's just so many things to say. Please don't stop me till I'm through. Yeah, somebody got full responsibility now. They got to stay with their baby. Somebody love their baby. They do. His daddy, he love his daughter, whoever it is. Cancer, he left. Whoever this is want to leave, but they're not leaving because it's going to disappoint this child. Yeah, but there is y'all, you and this person may be going through a divorce. Yeah, you could be a Libra, a Cancer, Libra, a Cancer, Leo, Aquarius. Like this person could have got on their chariot, got the hell on, wanting to be out there with Mary Tyler Moe. Now they come back and they got a divorce going on. And he unhappy. Because that means that he got separated from his daughter or his son or kids. You see what I'm saying? Like, people do not think about that shit until they do it. Yeah, this person has no type of protection. No. It's Aries, no protection. This person, it's like you sleeping with the devil. This is why I told y'all a long time ago, your kids don't love you the way you love them. That's why y'all love these people so hard, and then you turn around and y'all get connected back to your children. That's why the love is different. Because the masculine that's in this, whether it's your son, your brother, your boyfriend, whichever one it is, your husband, that person broke your heart several different places because you keep mending it. Sometimes you just need to step the fuck away and regroup yourself. You may not think so. Even if you married, sometimes you need to regroup yourself. You've been in your husband's energy so long, you're going to walk, talk, and think like this person. You don't even know the fuck you're doing. Remember, that's why the prayer says, Father, I know not what I do. You're going to find yourself doing shit. You just step back and cleanse your energy away from this person. Whether it's your sons, your brother, even his sister. Because you know we all got masculine energy. Just take time. Hey, Big Virgo, just take time. Who is that? Hey, Lynn, son, the down. Lynn, okay. So I'm just saying, just back yourself up a little bit. And you'll start to see. And because you're going to go your way with this person, yeah, this marriage is finna be over with. It was good at the beginning. See, there is a bond between you, your son, your daughter. Yeah, see, you have a Virgo masculine. He wants to see his child and he can't. Because they got to go to court. This could be you. You got either a Virgo masculine or a Virgo feminine. Because you're tired or whatever. You're tired of something. But you know this person is stabbing you in the fucking back. Yeah. And you can't go to the next level. You see that? Virgo is in the reverse. You're not going to the next level. Either he putting a ring on it, or you getting that motherfucker to take the ring off. See? Either he putting the ring on it, or he taking the ring off. You could be like, no, baby, here go your ring back. I don't want to keep dealing with this. Whatever this is. Yeah, so, you know, sometimes you don't even think that your family is your drama, but that motherfucking, even if it's just one person, it could be 2 or 3, they could be scattered. That's why I was telling y'all the other day about that scattered ass energy. Because you could be helping your son, you're helping your daughter, you're helping your niece, you're helping your daughter, your cousin, you're helping your brother, you're helping your auntie. That's a bunch of scattered ass energy. Like, you're dividing yourself between so many people, and everybody doing a little pulling, but ain't nobody giving you shit. So now you done spread your energy out between the daughter, the son, the niece, the cousin, the auntie, and now you sitting here tired, drained, and trying to figure out why you in so much regret. Because they're not appreciative to you. That's another thing. It makes you feel like you're not worth it. It makes you feel like you fucked up. When all you doing is trying to make the next step happen. And apparently they stabbing you in the back and you don't even fucking know it. Somebody's finna stab you so far and it's gonna hurt more. Because that's a big ass part right here. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. I'm telling you. It's crazy. Yeah, what is this? And yeah, see, some of y'all want to break the bond. Whether you want not necessarily break it, you just want to break. Yeah. But this is a divorce. Somebody just don't feel it's not pulling together. You're in a relationship for the wrong fucking reasons. Hey, Michael, you're in a relationship for the wrong reason, y'all. Some of y'all stay in the relationship because you got these kids with these people, knowing you ready to go. What is this? Somebody wants to hold you, or you wants to hold this person. You want to give a new start, but again, let me see. What is that? Betrayal? What is that? Somebody's acting like they spiritual. That person's not spiritual. Lack of communication with Taurus and yeah, no. Yeah, stubborn ass person. But this person lying about their own spirituality. Yeah, you got Archangel Michael stepped out here twice, bro. Tell you what, I'm gonna put him back over here. He out here twice though. Yeah, you got ancestral protection. And you got to get your power back. You done sat here and gave. I just told you that you gave everything out. You see what I'm saying? Somebody always, this like, let me see. Yeah, this person's preying on your downfall. Let's see something. Archangel Michael is right here. Divine intervention is being. Ooh, yeah. What happened with marriage in the reverse? What's proposal in the reverse? Told you somebody was coming to do that. Yeah. See. Oh. Somebody didn't see a way out. Somebody didn't see a way out. Girl, this lover didn't see a way out, but they see a way out now. Whoever this is, they see a way out now. They see a way out. They double crossed whoever this is, or they double crossed you, or this somebody double crossed this person. They were sleeping with the snake. Mm. He gonna be able to see this baby. Somebody betrayed him. Just like he betrayed you. Somebody betrayed this person, or this is you. Look. It's time for y'all, I'm telling you. Regroup your energy, man. Regroup it. Because now you having to keep your sword up because you got to cut through the bullshit. Yeah. Because this Aries is coming in with the bullshit, I'm telling you. At first. Okay. This Aries is coming in with the bullshit. This person has stabbed you in the back and now you guarded. What's there's a light at the end of the tunnel? Cause I see it. What's the... Wait, yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on. See? There's a daughter that's looking for a way out. She done made a mistake. Yeah. She was told not to open the door. Told you. So, hey Jordan. Hey pretty. Yeah. You can lay down, Chip. See, she opened the door to the wrong one. Open the door. She believed this person wanted to marry her, love her, and he was a demon. Spirit said no. So now you probably, you know, unfortunately, you might be going through the little riff-raffs with your children. Oh, he's the one. Oh, this is that and the third. And, you know. Let me see. There's a Cancer girl. Could be a Cancer Leo female seeking a way out. A troubled teenager seeking a way out of a marriage, of a relationship that's going nowhere. That's it. And Virgo, this could be you. This could be like a deja vu. You could be in this energy where it's like something happened in your childhood that this was like a memory. You was like stuck in a situation and you felt like you couldn't get it out of it. Now this could be your daughter, this could be your friend, your sister, but this is telling me this is a lost girl that she don't feel like she got a way out. Whatever this was, and she turned her back on you or on y'all. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, generational wealth. See, because this happened, you're about to get a blessing. Because for some of y'all at this age, or whatever this time was, you turned this over to God and you let it go. You see what I'm saying? You leaving made you unhappy. But when you got in hermit mode, you started to, you started to talk to God and release some of that hurt, that anger, that anguish. So now, over a period of time, you was getting it. This is the past. You was getting it. But now, Spirit, what's going on with cutting through the BS and no? You don't want to talk about this shit anymore. Yeah, this person got, this shit giving you anxiety. This shit got you worried and thinking about a way out of a situation for you and your child. Children, however. Yeah, because you are, look, because you are the tree. You are the tree. You are the tree. Yeah, you trying to fix it and I give it to you. Yeah. And this Aries needs you. That person needs you, baby. Maybe that's your first child. Mm. There's a curse being broken. There's a curse being broken. I don't know if you can see it right there. You see the little the light so bright. Can you see it? It's a damn. You can't see it. See it right there. See what I'm talking about? When they don't want you to see something, they make sure you don't. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna cut it back on, Chubby. I didn't cut it off. Y'all see that, right? Every time it get to where I'm finna show you something about you, they cut that light off. They cut that light straight off as if I'm not showing you something. But again, right here is a little bitty angel that's guiding you. They want me to show you that. So I'm not going to show you that. So in between what you got going on, this anxiety, you also got a son that's going through some type of emotional way. His heart is broken. He's in regret. So you got a lover, a son, a brother, and a nephew going through this. People do that. Yeah, hey Sean, they do that. Big Hey Slay, they do that. They cause you that. They tell you that because they have it too. That's why they can see it. But when you're starting to accept those things about yourself and you're starting to step up and you want the help for somebody to help you go through it, then they're going to keep badgering you and badgering you and badgering you, which is going to cause you again to have this anxiety. You see what I'm saying? You thinking, you trying to get your shit together, you worry. And it's like, damn. Yeah. So now you got realization about so much going on. Mm-hmm. This is crazy right here, boy. All this, there's a lot of blank love right here. Like a lot of blank. And if you don't know what blank love is, it's a lot of love here that's just here. It's not aimed at nobody. It's a lot of hurt love, because it's like no one is mending or trying to close. A lot of hermit mode, guilt, anguish, regret that something didn't, and done. Hey, Dana Boo Boo. You see what I'm saying? It's like, see, I'm glad you forgave. See, that's the thing. You're around a lot. Okay, so let me put it like this. You all are around a lot of people who don't go to their higher self. They can't get there. They're not going to get to this place because they want to stay dancing with the devil. They want to keep taking risks when instead of just sitting down, communicating about what needs to be fixed. Do what? What you say? You can go to sleep. Don't drink out my juice. Thank you. See? See? Something along the way, y'all children want to rebuild things and they don't know how. They're facing things that it's like, shit, which way do I go? And now they wishing that they was that little kid again and they could have their mama or their daddy. Hell, you could be this person, this kid who wishing. Yeah. This daughter is learning, this son is learning how to close, and they learning to close people out. That's what it say right here, honey. They're learning to close people, and you are too. You're learning to close people out. You've been doing this since you was a kid. Some of y'all are little boys that's heartbroken from what the fuck ever happened between your in your childhood. There may be a lot of brokenness here, a lot of regret, because some of y'all left thinking that this little girl or this little boy was the best thing for you, when in reality, that motherfucker turned their back on you. That's exactly what I'm seeing. You see what I'm saying? I'm seeing it right here, and you seeing it right here too. There's a daughter who wish she would have listened to her mom right there, because she turned her back on her mama. You see what I'm saying? There's a son who did the same goddamn shit. Now his goddamn chest about to fall out his body, and he don't know which way to go because he decided to turn his back. He didn't listen. And that's what it says at the bottom. Listen, learning phases, mother, nurse, and teacher. Yeah, they didn't listen. You was trying to teach, they weren't trying to listen. But you were very, very young. And this person is thinking about, my mama was young. Somebody thinking about, my mama was young, she didn't have no money. You see what I'm saying? This could be you. Told you. Shit. Y'all children y'all, this is immediate energy. This is energy, whereas damn, what is it? When I tell you it's indirect and direct, this is indirect as energy. Like you are directly the center because you're the tree. You are directly the center of this hurt, this pain, and you may not be the direct cause, but you are damn sure the direct center because they want to come curl up under you and make this better, but they can't. Oh, because they're the man. Oh, because they're the woman now. Oh, but you're facing things where sometimes you just need a hug. Okay. Sometimes you just need a hug. But right now, I see a lot of y'all that's grandparents teaching your grandchildren. Yeah. There's a son worried because he can't see his son no more. You see what I'm saying? This is what this gave me. He is heartbroken because he cannot see his fucking son no more. Because the baby mama betrayed him because he in regret. He fucked with a goddamn Capricorn. I'm telling you. And now he worried. Because he got to go to court. So he can see his kid. I had a client, y'all. I think I told y'all about this a couple years ago. I mean, a couple weeks ago, months ago. Damn. And I told you this last year. He said he never got a hug. He's a Leo, and he said I was never hugged. I hugged him, and he was like, "Wait, hold on, don't do that." And he pushed me back and he said, I never received it. I don't even know what that feels like. I said, well, let me give you a hug because, you know, you deserve a hug. Thank you. That man said, I have never been hugged. I didn't even know which way to take that. I never, ever knew no one ever was hugged. I know when your kids get grown and big and shit, they don't want to hug on you. They give you that little side hug and shit. But for a person to tell me they never got hugged, I didn't know what the fuck was like. I didn't know how to treat him. I didn't know which way to take that. I never in my entire life heard someone say, I never got a hug. Yeah, that's and he was so mean, but you know, I had to come in with it. I had to let him know, you know, he had a very fucked up disposition, and I had to, you know, he wanted to break down things to me and tell me I was doing things, and then when I break it back down to him, no, I didn't do that. Don't blame me for something I didn't do. But it was the tone. And once I set him straight in those tones, he would be like, you know, I would go back behind myself and I would go back with him and I would show him. And he would be like, I'm sorry. I said, so let me explain something to you. The way you talk to your wife, don't talk to me like that. I'm not your wife. I'm not your daughter. I'm not your sister. I'm not your niece. I'm not your nothing. Do not talk to me like that. And he was like, well, how am I talking to you? He said, you know, some people say I'm just being. I said, no. Don't give me a reason that you have for you being disrespectful, because I'm not going to take your reason that you are being disrespectful. That is disrespectful on all means. I don't give a damn how you trying to put it and label it. You do not communicate with people in a disrespectful tone, and then you want somebody to just accept the fact that you done did this, like that shit supposed to go up under that rug. You want to sweep it under the rug. No, you need to change your tone. He say, I am 93 years old. You could have been fucking 105. You need to change your tone. You feel me? Like, you all need to. And that's good that you feel comfortable. That's nature. You understand what I'm saying? Like, y'all, this is why I was saying you got to start standing up your guard. You got to stop taking people's shit. Damn all that. And even if it's your kids, baby, some of y'all need to go out and you need to goddamn. Let me tell you something. My doctor told me this shit and I felt so crazy. Okay, so y'all had to go. I was, like I told y'all before, I was thinking about getting that surgery. But that man was like, you need 7 days away from your family. Wait. We're not starting that. You need 7 days away from your family so you can regroup and get your head together. And I was like, he said it's not like when somebody come and get the kids. He said you need a whole different atmosphere. And I'm looking at like, why would I need that? He said, just trust me. In order for you to discipline yourself and to do this surgery, you got to discipline yourself, structure yourself, be able to focus on what you need to focus on. So when he said that, I immediately thought about when I started this channel and the other one. My kids was gone for the summer with their sister. If it wasn't that whole summer, they was like still gone. I didn't have that energy around me so heavy. So I was, and it felt funny because somebody took them away. And it brought back memories of the disattachment that I had to go through. And he's right. When you're trying to focus deeply upon yourself, you have to regroup yourself. So this can be rerouted. That's why when God be like, no, you have to reroute this. Because if not, you're just sabotaging yourself. I didn't feel like I needed the whole 7 days, but I do believe I need 3. If nothing else, 2 or 3, just 2 or 3 to wake up without them, to get their immediate energy off of me. Because what parents fail to see is when you start growing up and your kids actually start growing up, it's going to hurt you more that you got to disattach from them because they are disattaching from you. When they start going to get jobs and they get more independent, and yeah, that's even if you're in a marriage or a relationship. If you've been around your husband, your girlfriend, or your wife, or your brother, or your sister, or your mom, and all of a sudden they get out and they go to work, you are now going to feel some type of way because they are now disattaching from you, going to a job or going to doing whatever it is, and it's not about you no more. It's not all about you. That's when the heartbreak comes in. It's not all about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you start feeling the regret. Because they took a chance and you didn't. Or they had to go and you didn't have to go. Like when they go to school, a part of you had to learn how to, that first day of school, when the baby go to the daycare and all of that. That's why women be crying, oh, I don't want my baby. And the baby got to do the same thing. The disattachment. So I'm going to give y'all, for those of y'all who are newly experiencing that, the first day of school is going to be just like the last day of school. It's going to hurt like fuck when your baby get that diploma or your baby walk across that standard. And it does that when your baby graduate from the pre-K to the first grade, from the first grade to the second grade, from the 5th grade to the 6th grade, from the 8th grade to the 9th grade, and that last grade. So it's like you need to be prepared. God be disattaching them from you, but you reconnect, building a whole different type of bond. So just look at it when you disattaching from these boyfriends and these girlfriends and these husbands and these, because you will have to immediately. This is why relationships be fucked up. This is why marriages go left, because you do not give yourself no you time, or that person don't give themselves no them time, because they too busy with their head up your ass. And they trying to figure out, where you going? Why is it where I'm going all the time? Why the fuck I just can't say I'll be back? You understand what I'm saying? And I got it that you want somebody to know where you're at. But sometimes being in a no, I don't know, you need that distance. You see what I'm saying? You need that distance. Because when my son leave, I feel so crazy. I be like, where you going? And granted, I know he going out, and I know shit happens. And every time I see them commercials, it's one commercial that hit me all the time, y'all. I promise you it do. This lady, her son went out with his friends, and she fucked around and called his phone, and one of his friends picked up the phone. And they told him they was going to look for her son And the next thing you know, the morgue called her. And that was devastating. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm understanding to that point. But that's why sometimes you shouldn't, sometimes I ain't gonna say social media be so outlanded, because a motherfucker getting a phone call talking about your baby X, Y, and Z, and you like, you gonna have a mental fucking breakdown. When my cousin, her son's friend came and knocked on the door and shot her son in the door, type of fucking friend, man, I would have, ooh, yep, me and him would have been going down together. Me and that friend would have been going with my baby, I promise you that. And I ain't talking about no motherfucking jail. Huh. Nah, his ass would have been dust to dust. Fuck ash to ash, dust to dust. But, and all of these shits be over girls. Why would a person get so mad that you just feel like when a motherfucker don't want to deal with you, you feel the need to go and take their life? Why? Why? I watched the shit this morning, and that's the first thing I saw. This interracial couple, and she got this dude to move all her shit, and then called him talking about, oh, well, I don't think this gonna work. I would have told that bitch, well, give me my money. You understand what I'm saying? Pay me for my services and I'll be on my way. Dude said he blacked out and just took the whole family out, even the dog. What the fuck did the dog do to you? Like, why would you do that, though? That's why you gotta watch out. That's why I tell y'all straight, faithfully, please get these people some zodiac sign, because you don't know what they have been through, going through, or mentally, emotionally, psychologically feeling. That's why I keep telling y'all, your feelings do not belong to with your emotions. Your feelings belong to your heart. Your emotions belong to your mind, your brain. Because when you feel some type of way, you immediately, you know what I'm saying? You immediately know it's time to go. You don't want to be there. Mentally, your heart is telling you yes or no to that love. You feel me? So when people do shit to you, everybody just not growing, y'all. Everybody just not growing. Everybody just not into that shit. Everybody is not just going toward what God wants them to do. Most motherfuckers sitting here lapping in this goddamn, oh, my heart is broke ass energy. They don't want to heal. They want to heal according to the heal of what they think healing is. Healing is not no motherfucking body. You come out of one relationship and you jump into another. You ain't healing shit but your goddamn nothing. That's what you healing, your nothing. You're not going to heal jumping from relationship to relationship to relationship. All you doing is putting a fucking bandage on a gunshot wound. And eventually, that motherfucking bandage gonna have too much blood in it and it's not gonna stick no more. You understand what I'm saying? So, please, y'all. I don't care how it go, because I got a friend and I got a baby daddy. Both of them text me this yesterday, and they got girlfriends, and they ended up being bored with the girlfriend. So they went and they went and spent Valentine's Day with 2 new chicks. So my baby daddy texted me, and he was like, oh man, he was like, oh my God, I enjoyed myself. And I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. Hit me with it in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Which is this morning. Then my friend, he was like, man, this was the bomb. And I'm saying to myself, why not fix what the fuck you got going on at home? Oh, but that's right. You jumped your bitch ass out into another something. Them people don't be no soulmate. They be false motherfucking people. You know what I'm saying? And again, we're going to go back to the feeling. People get all mushy and shit off of infatuation. You're infatuated instantly with somebody, even though they call it love at first sight. I ain't no goddamn, and it is. I can't say it's not. I'm sorry. One of my children, daddy, we got that instantly. When he was about 15, 16, and I was 18 or 19, instantly. That does exist. But that ain't in this day and age. I'm so for real. No, this day and age is all about your gold teeth or your car or if you got that shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? Publicity is the thing. If you all over social media, if you got the nice little car. A nigga told me, now I drive a 2021. At that time it was a 2021. It was 2023. My car was 2021. He told me, oh, well, you know, my baby mama, she drive a 2021 Jeep Cherokee. Ain't nobody gonna want to steal your car. Bitch, I'm glad ain't nobody gonna want to steal my car. The fuck is you saying? How you sound? But again, that's that generation. You see what I'm saying? If I had been a little bit more young, I probably would have punched that bitch in his mouth. But again, that was a trigger point for me because it's like you're trying to make me feel like less than her. I don't give a fuck about this girl. I don't even know this person. And that's how people get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because of their mental status. You can't go tell you can't belittle someone and then come back talking about, can I holler at you? What? But yet you needed to use remember this, came back in the same motherfucking breath and said, can I use your car to go to work? No, go call your baby mama and use her goddamn I'm stealable ass truck. Do that. That may work. Man, she gonna trip out. She not gonna let me use the truck. She don't even let me cruise the kids on Texas. What the fuck that got to do with me and my car? Nothing. I don't got no kids with you. See, but when you bring that same energy back to a motherfucker, then they start to be in their feelings. This is why, you know, and that's how people end up getting knocked off. Because the motherfucker can't take what they want to dish out. They don't want to take that heat. But they want to give you them eggs to get. They want to goddamn fry them eggs in your kitchen. You got me fucked up. I will cook your eggs, burn them bitches, and give them to you sunny side, no up. The fuck you talking about? You understand what I'm saying? Don't come talking to me with that shit. That shit, it really did piss me off. So when he asked me again, he was like, the whole tone changed. He was like, hey, Felicia. Can I use your car to go to work, please? I'll put gas in it. And he was 100 with his shit. And he's an Aquarius. So when he come talking to me, you know, I'm an Aquarius moon. So I had to match because he's a Virgo ascending. So I had to match that shit. I was like, oh. So you need to use my inexpensive ass car when my car costs more than her Jeep because her Jeep was used. My car was brand fucking new. So my bad. You need to use my inexpensive ass car that can't be stolen. The fuck you even sound like saying that? It was just the fact that you just said my car couldn't be stolen. I'm supposed to be mad because you telling me my car couldn't be stolen? Oh, okay. Let me go ahead. And that's the day he came back and said some bullshit to me. He was like, I don't like your mouth. First thing that motherfucker said was, you a Virgo. You got all that love and that caring. I said, yeah. And I'm a Aquarius moon. I got all that disattachment that I would cuss your ass out with and back that up with that same love and affection. Bitch, don't play with me. Because you will go down. You understand what I'm saying? Bitch, you will go down. So I don't think people they don't understand my mouth. Because my mouth just jumped. That bitch just jumped out at you. You know what I'm saying? But I knew instantly I was protected from chopping his ass the way that he was going to be chopped. Because again, like I said, he had to come back. And I had to realize that God was teaching me, you understand what I'm saying, to play with other people's children. God had to teach Me. I had to realize it. Because I had to humble myself. He was all, I think he was like 20, 25. My kids older than him. You know what I mean? No, he was older. Him and my kids around the same age. Bitch, where you get your mouth at? Let me go ahead and chop that up. Let me make that into some bacon. You feel me? That got me fucked up. But I had to realize his generation. This was his generation, not mine. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to, how I'm gonna say it? He wanted to promote and amp himself up so much about his baby mama, because that nigga heart was hurt. And he asked me, how can you walk around here and act like your heart ain't broken? I said, because I forgave motherfuckers. I'm not finna walk around holding on somebody else's anger and emotions or what the fuck they did. You got me toe up from the floor up. Why would I do that? And people really do that. He was, when I tell you, he was so mean and bitter and hurting, but when he got around me, that bitch had to change that whole demeanor. See, it's somebody that you do that to. This is why you the devil on this end. You the devil that they got to come and talk to. You the devil on this, Virgo. You the one somebody want to take the risk on and come fuck with, because you not taking that shit. You the motherfucker that they feel like will teach them something. You see what I'm saying? You that person that they lost, little boy, that because he was a boy, he was a child under me. He's a child under me. But you that motherfucking person that got that little daughter or that son that don't belong to you. You see what I'm saying? That you're finna teach this about. You taught this person about heartbreak. Yeah, you're teaching them. Yeah, this person could be a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, a goddamn another Virgo. You could be have a Virgo child, a Gemini child. You see what I'm saying? Sagittarius, Capricorn child, an Aquarius child. It's funny that yeah. Or you can have an Aries child. You are about to teach. See it right there. Girl, boy, yeah. And somebody has turned their back on this person, and that person is in so much goddamn regret. They overindulging. This motherfucker trying to figure out how to free his mind. Whoever this man is, you might have fucked with this man. You done dealt with this man. He is fucked up because he disrespected you. I don't know what the hell told me to tell you that. There's a man, there's a woman. Let me see something. And see, they sitting back watching you grow. Let me see one thing, y'all. Now I'm finna go. We be having these talks in the morning. Wait, let me see something. What is this masculine feeling? What is the regret, the heartbreak? And he done did this shit several times. He tried to work this relationship with you and somebody else. This is a her too. Like a boy and a girl. Some of y'all met these people when you were really, really young, or they were really, really young. Yeah, and you was sowing seeds in this damn person. Mm-hmm. They went out there playing with the goddamn other side, or the hey tab, hey focus. They went out there playing in the other side of the world. Hey love, and they done got themselves fucked up. Do you hear me? Yeah. Now they determined to try to find their way over here to you, because I got to get back to your love, baby. What the hell? Let me see. Yeah. This person going through the dark night of the soul. Yeah. What happened? Why is this person feeling this way towards Virgo? Shit, this person feel like this toward you. Oh, this person want to come back. I told you somebody can't get back to your love, baby. Yeah, wait. Damn it. Okay, hold on. Didn't I tell you the little air sign gonna come say, hey, so in love with you. That person is not healed. I don't know what to do. It's alright with me. Who sang that? You never something. All I do. Yeah. That person's not healed. This person has a false agreement with you. Mm-hmm. This person are made up in their mind. This person feel like they should come and stay with you. I'm telling you, somebody trying to get a false agreement with you or statement or some shit. They try to come stay with you. They ain't healed at all. That's why he regret. He ain't healed. But now this motherfucker know he lost you. Remember I just told you. He gonna pull up on the side of y'all talking about, you hear me? You hear me? You hear me? Al Green says final straw. You self-respect. Power move. Didn't I? What I just told you? I just told you. It is time for y'all to tell your kids, your family, your friends, your who the fuck ever, they lost you. It's time for you to put the sword up. Tell the motherfucker, get back. But somebody gonna come in saying that they been with you. Somebody saying they fuck with you. And they regret saying that they fuck with you. Somebody been telling somebody that they been with you. They been with you. They been living with you. And where they got them house at? Yeah, somebody been saying that they stay with you. Somebody telling somebody that they stay with you. What? Who the fuck? Yeah. And they don't. No. So they coming in to somebody trying to butter their way into your house. That's why you got the no. Spirit say you got the no. Yeah. See? Fake apology coming in. This person trying to come in and manipulate this way. I told you. This person in that hermit mode. They regret leaving that motherfucking house. If y'all was living together, being together, that motherfucker regret that shit. Leave that right there, y'all. But listen, I love y'all. Okay? Oh, wait. This was just the one, too. Because somebody was on the goddamn roller coaster. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody's on the Ferris wheel. It says, what goes up must come down. Somebody full of shit. Somebody's full of shit. It said, what must goes up must come down. Bad will pass, good will come. Repeating a cycle. Getting a higher view. Somebody, I told you somebody went on this goddamn, somebody went and did some fun shit. Somebody went and had them a little fun. You see that? Oh, she gonna be alright. Once you didn't take it, oh the fuck well. You didn't take it. That's your fault. Put that. You better go to goddamn Aaron's Rental Center. Hell, even easy. Rock bottom or goddamn bottom top. They got furniture. Tell them they got furniture. Say they got furniture. Tell her she do right. Tell her to get that goddamn 30-day same as cash. She'll be alright. So I'm coming in, y'all. The bad is passing. Alright. Everybody needs to have their candle on the 22nd. Please have your candle white on the 22nd. The retrograde is on the 26th. It is in water. Hey Tabitha. It is in water. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, which means the trauma that's going to come with that is going to be a whole bunch of emotions. Motherfuckers' head going to be blowing the fuck up, thinking, emotional thinking, emotional analyzing, emotional every single thing. Please have your candle, because baby, that's one thing we're going to have to bring it down. And I mean bring it down. So if you are a earth sign and you got Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio as your moon sign, or in one of these signs in your chart, we will definitely need to do two different ones. So it's going to be one like an afternoon and a night. Because some of y'all is night before it's day, and some of y'all is day when it's night for us. So everybody's on a Eastern Central Standard Time type thing. So I want to make sure that everybody knows, because fat meat is damn so greasy and it will get you. So we're gonna do cause you know in this instance the sun and the moon is bumping heads. Some revealing gonna take place, and somebody's sun is not gonna be shining when she's gone, baby. All right. So that's the message I got for you, Virgs. Remember, somebody is very confused when the goddamn shit is right there in their face. Somebody's very confused when the message is right there in their face. Okay? So we're going to talk about it, be about it. And I'm going to see you in a minute. Got to change the timing, all right? I love you, and be good, be safe. And I'll see you in a minute. Later. Shelby, what you not going to do?